Okay, we're going now.
That he entered it in the race again, and it won again. In a race, and a pastor entered his donkey in a race, and it won. The pastor was so pleased with the donkey that he entered it in the race again, and it won again. The local paper read, "Pastor's ass out front." The bishop was so upset with this kind of publicity that he ordered the pastor not to enter the donkey in another race. The next day, the local paper headline read, "Bishop scratches pastor's ass." This was too much for the bishop, so he ordered the pastor to get rid of the donkey. The pastor decided to give it to a nun in a nearby convent. The local paper, hearing of the news, posted the following headline the next day, "Nun has best ass in town." The bishop fainted. He informed the nun that she would have to get rid of the donkey, so she sold it to a farm for 10. The next day, the paper read, "Nun sells ass for $10." This was too much for the bishop, so he ordered the nun to buy back the donkey and lead it to the plains where it could run wild. The next day, the headlines read, "Nun announces her ass is wild and free." The bishop was buried the next day. The moral of the story is, being concerned about public opinion can bring you much grief and misery and even shorten your life. So be yourself and enjoy life. Stop worrying about everyone else's ass and just cover your own.
That part. Salute, y'all.
Salute, salute, salute. What's going on this Sunday afternoon? What's up, Drea?
What's good? What's good? How you doing?
What's going on, chat? My riders, make sure y'all smash that like button and share this live. We in this building. We're
Salute,
in this
Capricorn.
quarter today. Sister Cab, what's up? Patty Queen, what's going on? What's going
I'm him.
on?
Salute.
What's
Big
going
gas
on,
man.
Brother Kate? I am Gas Man. Salute, salute, salute. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button and share the live. So what's good? What's good? What is really going on?
Man. The devil be working hard on a Saturday, Sunday.
Hey. Let's
Mhm.
react. Do you want to react before we react?
I
Get
mean,
to
that's
some
up to you. I'm streaming this too, so it could go worldwide for all I care. I don't give a damn, but you know, it is what it is, and what it is bullshit.
Talk about it.
Well, I mean, let me tell you though, the warning strike that I got has been removed. However, the content will not be replaced because they removed all the content, which means my watch hours have been deleted because of somebody else's foolishness and selfishness in the way they want to play games. But see, that's they picked the right one to play games because I'm petty as hell. I can be real petty. I can make sure every day is delegated to put a thorn in somebody's side if they want to keep poking the bear. That's who I am. I'm just letting everybody know that's who I am. I'll make sure I dedicate at least 1 hour a day to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not above it. Nope. Sure ain't.
We're not the same. We don't want that. You
Hey,
bring that
Auntie.
smoke. You don't want this fire. You don't. And we don't
So we
bother
gonna talk
nobody.
about it. We gonna be open about it. We gonna talk around it.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Shit. We can talk about it.
So let's recap what we did yesterday. Let's talk about how our day was yesterday. Let's talk about it.
So yesterday we shared screens with our brother Kane, and so we could play Jeopardy like we did last Saturday ago today.
Shout out to Can't Get Right.
The rumors had it that there was some issues with some people. There was never a name on it, but basically the name actually presented itself from what's going on with YouTube and what YouTube is showing. Why is that?
Hmm.
What's the problem?
Well,
You scared you're not going to eat. I thought YouTube was for entertainment purposes. So they say.
apparently, there's a problem with Jeopardy, a show that's been out for I don't know how long. But I guess when you put hood or black, somebody wants to take ownership to that kind of stuff. I don't understand how you do that. When you go on Google, you type it in, you can do any board you want. You can pay for the app. You can do all that. So ain't no content creator owning shit unless you paid for it.
And
Let's
I
just start
paid
there.
for it. I paid for it and I got my receipts. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sharing, I wasn't screaming no on other person's live that had a problem with me screaming in live. I was screaming my brother's live, who gave me permission to do so.
Same. So was I. But
I didn't
see,
get a violation. How did you get one? And he got one, but I didn't get one.
I got one because I was given the one that was hosting it, which was the Can't Get Right had it on his page. He was hosting it, but the person running the game was you, Juju. I wanted to give you a break because you done did 3 games in a row, and I know you like to take your time and do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I'd give you a break and run a couple boards myself. So that's what I did. And at that precise time was when somebody that feels like they created the game Jeopardy want to turn around and get a community strike on both me and Can't Get Right. And shut the whole vibe down. Now my rider sisters was in the building. We was having a good time.
Good time. Good
Riders
time.
was in
Everybody
effect.
had a good
Riders
time.
was
We
in
all
effect.
could have had a good time.
We was doing the damn thing, okay? We was having fun, enjoying each other, laughing, cheering each other on, whatever. Next thing you know, it shut down. Boom. Wow, wow, wow. Well, what's going on? What happened? I was like, man, that's crazy work. So we rebooted back up. Can't Get Right does the same thing he did. He restarts his live. I could go to share my live out again. And then we have a new person that pops up. Can we want to take it over from there, Juju?
Okay, so in the chat, they got to put names on stuff right here. Candy Asia put in the chat that she got new board games. Okay, because she would used to do Hood Jeopardy on her page a while ago, and I guess at some point maybe she planned on doing it again. But okay, that is something that you could buy off of Google. So it's not one person don't own the app. So
Or the game?
nobody thought it would be a problem. Other game, nobody thought it'd be a problem. So what confirmed that it was what it was the fact of the way she handled herself, and then what came behind it with YouTube, and then her community post behind it. When you put all that together, it smells rat. For what though? For what?
That's what I'd like to know. At least give me that. Give me the reason why.
And we even when she presented the fact that she had new games, okay, maybe she do so. Come on and join us. You know what I'm saying? The more the merrier, we can all vibe together. Ain't no beef, no hate, no nothing. Nothing but love over here. And you came in like you was all love. But behind the scenes, was you really doing some slick shit, girl? Is it like that? Is it
Slithering like
really
a
like
snake.
that?
Snaking
So,
like hell.
so we give you the flow,
The whole
and
flow.
you drop the ball. That's not our
Dropped it all the
fault.
way on my toe.
Not our fault. I was ready to play and let you run it because you had a new board. Okay, let's do this, y'all. We having a good time on a Saturday, rainy afternoon over here in San Antonio. I mean, and it didn't work out that way. So I had to get back up there, come back in my office and set it back up again. When we could have been just rolling the whole time. You
Meanwhile,
can't just stop what we was doing to let it be known that you got something new and it didn't work out that way.
and smiled in all our faces knowing that you did some slick shit minutes before that. I don't appreciate that. I'm gonna tell you now, I don't appreciate that. If you come with smoke, come with smoke. Don't hide behind it afterwards. Don't do some slick shit and then pop up on the panel and act like we all friendly, because that's not gonna play. It's not gonna play. You get shit like this the next day. If you wanted that smoke, you could handle that yesterday. And I can have a whole new fresh day today and not bringing up yesterday's news today. But seeing how you want to move that way, I'm gonna let you know now. There's smoke. Okay?
And it didn't even have to be. Because I didn't have a problem with her. You didn't have a problem. You don't even know her.
I
I don't know
but I know
what's going
now.
on with her, bro. I mean, but what was the purpose?
Apparently she
Please let
wants
it
my
be known.
attention. You got it. She wants my attention. She got it. Okay. Bet. Mm-hmm. She got my attention. It's okay. And now that we gave you your 5 minutes of fame, we're gonna go back to our regular content.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's talk about this crazy world we live in called the Matrix. What's really going on outside of YouTube? What's going on in the real streets? Let's react, people. Interact in the chat, please. Smash the like button, share the live.
Let's go.
Let me tell you how powerful you is, bro. You so powerful, they had to poison the water and the food. So powerful, they gotta corrupt the media and the music just to program your mind. You so powerful, they had to lie and tell you that you was from Africa the whole time you was from right here. You so powerful, they had to get you when you was a kid, bro, so they could put you in school and reprogram your mind, because school is actually a reprogramming system. You so powerful. That's why 12 got to walk around with their guns and their badges, because without it, they powerless. You so powerful, they had to illegalize ganja and psilocybin mushrooms, which produces DMT, which is what you produce when you go to sleep. You so powerful, bro. They got to block out the sun every day, because they know that's how we get charged up out here. You so powerful, they had to create winter. You so powerful, they had to lie to you about the shape and the structure of our planet. Because if you knew the truth, you would know that you are one with the torus field of the planet, which you have a torus field from your heart. You so powerful that they had to keep the high school and college education level in America the equivalent of a 4th grader in China. You so powerful that they got to keep y'all working, keep y'all going to school, keep y'all distracted. Because if you think too much, you'll start figuring things out and become enlightened. You so powerful, they had to create shoes to detach us from connecting directly with the earth. That's where all the electricity comes from, is out the earth, y'all. You so powerful, they had to demonize our history, which is the Egyptian, which is really the Kemites. They had to tell you that was demonic, so you couldn't know your true self and your true power. You so powerful because your neuromelanin, which y'all think is melanin, is actually more worthy and more powerful and more richer than gold. You so powerful, that's why they gotta steal us. You so powerful, they couldn't teach us quantum physics and sacred geometry and alchemy, because then you can unlock that true divine power that's within, which y'all call God. You so powerful, they had to lie to you in the Bible. You so powerful, they had to convert us from spirituality into Christianity so that they can disconnect us from God. I could really say more for real, but ask yourself, why would they do all that if you weren't so powerful?
I think I figured out how they keep us in the matrix. And it all started with seeing these damn Prize Pick ads. I keep seeing them and I'm like, why the hell do I keep seeing them? And I thought, it's football season. College football, NFL starting. Okay, that makes sense. And then I thought back to yesterday when I was in the store and I seen a dude buy a Halloween blanket that had like pumpkins and shit on it. And he was like, gotta get ready for the season. Then it dawned on me like, damn, that's how they keep us in the matrix. They sell us on these traditions that have just been normalized. Like think about it. You got fall coming up. What holidays are in fall? Halloween, Thanksgiving. Okay, boom. Halloween's coming up. They know people are gonna be celebrating Halloween, so they're gonna put a bunch of costumes and shit out. They're gonna start selling pumpkins. They're gonna start selling, you know what I'm saying, decorations for the crib. Boom, Thanksgiving's coming up. They're gonna start selling, you know what I'm saying, little trinkets for Thanksgiving, little ham, turkeys and shit on sale. They're gonna start selling all that. Then after that, you got winter, Christmas coming up. They're gonna have Black Friday right after fall. They're gonna have toys on sale. They're gonna have electronics on sale. They're gonna have all these things to sell. Christmas trees, Christmas lights. Bam, bam. All right, right after Christmas. New Year's, they're gonna have fireworks on sale. And start selling fireworks. You're gonna have, you know what I'm saying, flights, shit like that. After that, once you got Valentine's Day, you're gonna start selling chocolates and flowers and have all that type of shit on sale. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be selling shit that represents Valentine's Day. After that, what you got? What's the next holiday? Goddamn St. Patrick's Day? I don't even know what the hell they sell St. Patrick's Day. Bees and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. And right after that, we back in the summertime where they selling fireworks, you know what I'm saying? It's just the endless loop of seasonal shit that they're selling us that has been normalized and they make us feel like this is what we're supposed to be celebrating in this season of time and this day, you know what I'm saying? And it's like we're falling for it. We're constantly spending our money and putting it towards these holidays or this seasonal shit that we don't even really care about. All we care about is the fact that we might get a day off of work. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel like they keep us trapped in the matrix. Like, I don't know. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping.
The Matrix don't want you to know this. School bus. Prison bus. School lunch space. Prison lunch space. School lunchbox. Prison lunchbox. School. Prison. No wonder how do you guys spend 40 years in this prison.
Let's talk about it.
Man, a
They've been
good
playing
point.
in our face, y'all. Have they been playing in our face? It's all a system. Let's go to the chat. Salute, wise Libra. Salute. Short stack in the building. Everybody coming in, please make sure y'all smash that like button, share the live. Thankful. What's up, Sissy?
You know, it's all a matrix system. It's all a brainwashing system. And the thing about it is we're so used to it that stepping out of the norm, nobody really adjusts to change well. I don't care if a person says, "Oh, I can just change just fine." Not really. People don't adjust to change well. You know, when things are routine and scheduled and on point, and it's just you can just go put yourself on autopilot and go through it. That's when you fare better. But when things start getting mixed up and life starts lifing, like everybody says, people, oh man, life's been lifing. That's change. You don't handle that well. We don't handle change well. So this is why I feel, my own personal opinion, why when we start to wake up and recognize certain things, we want to push it off to the side. We want to push it off to it use it as conspiracy theories, because to recognize it, to own it, is to welcome in that change. Because you're no longer going to want to live that way, so you have to welcome in that change. And once you do that, you're disrupting your norm. But that's what's going to have to happen, because there's no getting around it at this point. It's in your face. We all know what time it is.
Mm-hmm.
We all know what time it is. Go ahead, Juju.
Just come over your chat over here. Wise Elizabeth said, I hate to hear matrix. My son's elementary school during the 6-week matrix system. But they never said how they implement it. I don't understand. See, it's all designed to keep us in a box, from the rooty to the tootie, till we go up underground or get burnt.
Mm-hmm.
All by design.
Mm-hmm. Programmed. They say 12 years of school, but no, it's not 12. It's actually 13. because
Got
kindergarten doesn't
kindergarten.
count.
Yep.
Kindergarten doesn't count. And
Kindergarten don't count.
then if you go to pre-K, that's like 15 years of school. Because sometimes they get kids in there from 3 or 4 years old. You start going to kindergarten at 5. So it's like 15 years of being told what to do, following the structure, learning what the criteria the teacher wants you to learn, not exactly what your parents may ask you to learn or your heritage decides that you should learn or your demographic thinks that you should learn. It's what that teacher wants to teach you to learn and their way, their criteria.
And trust and believe, they got curriculum. They got a certain thing they can teach you, just like it's a certain thing they can teach you in church. It's all by design. You're not allowed to think by yourself. You're not allowed to think for yourself. You're educated to become workers, not be thinkers and creators of your own desires. Workers for the system.
Wise Libra, let me ask you a question. Okay, Wise Libra said they're practicing walking, not talking, shaking my head. I'm just looking for another school for him. It's not a behavior school yet. They are treating them as such. What grade is your child in? Would you ever consider homeschooling your child? Because if you are considering homeschooling your child, I have some information for you that I can get you on Discord. If your child is like a 3rd grader that needs a tutor, let me know because I can get you some information on a tutor that's willing to help online. Doesn't matter what state you're in, but I can get that information for you. Just let me know.
If you write this prayers needed daily, more honey. That's why home student it's gonna end up being a permanent thing at some point, y'all. 2020 was a test run. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. It was just a test run.
To see how much you will conform. Are they all going to wear their mask? Are they all going to do the social distancing? Are they all going to conform? Are they all going to comply to the demands? I didn't. I really didn't.
It's right here. They are practicing for it. They're teaching them to walk with their hands behind their back. And when my son is at home, I tell him not to. I don't like it. See, and see. We want that break. So we send our kids to school to get their break. So you go to work, do everything you got to do throughout the day. But we sending them to a mind screw camp.
Like brainless little soldiers that are just walking and talking and following the system. I know a lot of people, especially over here, because there are a lot of black people, but a lot of people don't know about Pink Floyd, the group Pink Floyd. But they have a song called Bricks in the Wall. And it starts out saying we don't need no education. We don't need any thought control. Now, I understand some people don't like that kind of music, but when you listen to that kind of music, there's a message behind it. The video shows you so much. Like, it's not just us that see it. There's other people that see it too. And it's about the system. It's not about a color. It's not about a gender. It's not about any of that. It's about a system. And we are all, no matter where we come from, what color we are, how much we weigh, how cute we are, how ugly we are, we're all a part of that same demonic system.
The machine.
That machine. So instead of being distracted with somebody that's overweight or somebody that's not as cute as you or somebody that may stutter or somebody that's homosexual or let's talk about the things that we can't control and try to control that. You see what I'm saying? Like the machine. That's the biggest issue we have right now. What somebody else does with their own time is that's not our business. But how they're programming our children and trying to get us to program our children and program ourselves, that's an issue. That's a real issue. That's a real issue. Because they already got us dumb. They already got our pineal gland calcified by all this technology. We don't think for ourselves no more. We ask Siri to do it for us. They hire us to train these AIs that are giving us the answers. Make that make sense. Duh. We're setting ourselves up for our own demise, for our own genocide by doing this. AI is not a good thing. No. The graphics may be cool. What the AI can do as far as, a graphical design, that might be cool too. Yeah, okay. That's cool. But all that other stuff? That's not cool. Nope. Because you could get set up for something that you were in. Say you were in Hawaii, something happens in Florida, and they say it's you. It's got your voice, it's got your picture, it's got all that, but you swear up and down you were in Hawaii. You got to prove that now. Because the AI says it. That's your voice. That's your picture. That's you in the camera, ain't it? It just so happened the beach you were on in Hawaii didn't have any cameras. So how you gonna prove it?
That's right. Prostic, planting our face is the part of controlling us with lies. Facts. Let's talk
Facts.
about it.
Facts. And it's been lies since day one. It's all been lies. So that's why I have an issue with Christianity, because if you're gonna lie to me about certain things, you're gonna lie to me about, if you're lying about something small, like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, you're gonna lie about something big. So is the God that we all think we're praying to, is that really God, or is that the devil? And I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm only asking questions. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not saying anybody how they praise and how they worship is wrong. I'm just asking questions. Because it makes me ask a question. What are they doing to us? Are they really playing in our face? Is Baphomet really that bad? Because they said that us black people, we're the bad ones. Black shows negativity in everything. You look at jumper cables in a car, black is negative. You go to wire anything up electrical at all, black is negative. Why does black have to be negative? Black clothing shows negative. Nighttime when it's all scary, it's negative. Daylight is when it's all lit up and it's nice. Daylight's safe. No.
It's designed that way by the machine.
Exactly.
Fair use is in effect. YouTube fair use is in effect. We do not own the right to any of this information and videos that we are showing. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. We're just expressing ourselves and reacting to the content that we have here. Okay? So let's see what they said about the machine. Let's react, people.
All opinions.
Poor people of America. Not because they are weak, but because they were the first to see the machine from the inside. And I'm about to defend the working class of America like no one ever did. And by the time I finish, you'll see them with different eyes. For over a century, the American people have been fighting back. They have. Through civil disobedience, whistleblowers, grassroots movements, union strikes, and the relentless invocation of their constitution. The real battle wasn't red versus blue, it was corporation versus constitution. And every time the people gained ground, the system adapted. You have to understand something very important. When a system becomes parasitic, it doesn't destroy its enemies first. It destroys the host. And America has been the host. America was also the test lab. They were first to be flooded with addictive pharmaceuticals. First to be buried in weaponized death. First to be psychologically fractured by engineered identity wars. First to be entertained into sedation. And first to be punished. Because if Americans woke up fully, it would be game over for the machine. That's why the system doesn't fear a foreign enemy. It fears the awakening of its own people. The American people are a hero. But no one told them they were living in the dragon's mouth. And what you're witnessing, in the collapse of trust, the social chaos, the inability to distinguish truth from manipulation, isn't because the people have failed. It's because the people have been systematically broken and then blamed for it. They are not the tyrants. They are the first line of resistance that's being crushed preemptively, so the rest of the world won't get any ideas. So what now? Do we abandon them? Do we mock them? Or do we finally recognize that behind the opioid crisis, the obesity, the division and the rage is a population in mourning. Mourning the death of its sovereignty, its family structures and its purpose. The question isn't whether Americans deserve to be free. The question is whether they remember that they were born to be.
We're in the part of the movie right before the destruction that causes a new life to be built or rebirthed or reborn or reestablished and reset. The part in the movie where everybody is continuing on with working and paying bills, but we're all looking at each other like, so when this shit gonna pop off? Because we collectively, those who know, we are collectively looking around like, so what's next? So if you look at this TV show we're all existing within, for the past 400 years, it's been the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Even with modern day slavery, because everybody in this bitch is enslaved at this point. Because everybody's working to pick cotton. Everybody's working to make some money. Okay? And the physical paper, as we know, is made out of about 70 to 75% cotton. So technically, everybody's picking cotton. The rich don't want to get out there in the field, so what they do is piggyback off of the ones that don't mind getting in the field, even though they don't want to be in the field either. We are literally in that part in the movie where it's quiet, but loud at the same fucking time. And we're all looking at each other like, y'all know this, what's up? Like, what we gonna do? Because all the seasons and episodes is looking the same, and this shit getting real drugged out, you know what I'm saying? It's played out. You feel me? But it's interesting to see that even after the retrograde, it brought through the energies of not only self-reflection, but just reflection in whole, where you can't run away from what it is that you were supposed to see. Like, it feels like we're all waiting on something. We're waiting on that rebirth, that reset, that start over.
Let's talk about it. Wakey, wakey. Are we all feeling the shift?
Mm-hmm.
Are we all feeling the shift?
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, hear you just fine. Because
Okay.
at this point in the movie or simulation that we're in, you got to have a whiff of it. If not, you're not going to wake up at all. If you won't have some type of that something is off by now, it ain't gonna happen for you. It's not gonna happen for you. But the masses are waking up now and ready to find out, what do we do next. Now do we know the things, and some of the things that we know? What's next? What's next? We know that we've been bamboozled all of our lives, all of our parents' lives, all of our grandparents' lives. We've been mind screwed, been forced to go into this religion. All of this been a bunch of bull, and we're slowly realizing it now. So what do we do with that? What do we do with that, knowing that?
I think we should actually act on what we know, because there's another thing I noticed the other day. I was watching a movie, and in most of these movies, especially black movies, that involves a pastor in a church, they show you, even in the TV shows, they show you the corruption from the pastor and how he does the congregation. The pastor's got the nice car, pastor's got the nice house. People in the church ain't got nothing but expected to give and give and give. It shows you this in every show, in every movie. But yet, still continue to go to church and still continue to give. Why? You don't think that's telling you something? You got the pastor that's locking the doors to get his money. Locking doors. You got pastors that form mega churches. And none of this is taxable. It's all a tax write-off. But we continue to give and give and give until we have nothing. And when you have nothing, the church tells you to pray. The church doesn't say, oh, we've got this amount allotted out for something like that. Here, we will help you. We'll give you 3 months on your rent. We'll give you 3 months on your car note. We'll give you 3 months on your electrical bills or whatever, what have you. So you can get back on your feet. They tell you to pray. Now, what makes them think you ain't been praying this long anyway? What makes you think you ain't been praying?
That part.
But their answer is to pray.
It'll make you think you can reach an entity that I can't reach myself. Why do I got to do it through you?
Did the pastor pray for that money? No, the pastor said, this is what God wants you to give. The pastor used God's name to get that money, to get that car, to get that house, to get that land. That's what happened. And we continue to buy into it like we buy into everything else. The answer is to stop. To stop. To take a break. To hit reset yourself. And do things differently. That's the answer. But if you continue to keep doing it, it's going to continue. The cycle is going to continue. You have to stop. Period. Drop that addiction. Just like smoking. You don't want to smoke? Stop smoking. You don't want to drink? Stop drinking. You don't want to do drugs? Stop doing drugs. This way of life is also an addiction because it's habitual. Stop. Mm-hmm. Change your ways. That's all you got to do. Go ahead, Gigi.
Let me fix this here. I got to fix this right quick. Let me do a commercial right quick while I fix this. Just hold tight. Yeah, something to laugh at.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wait, no. Is that what it looks like? It's a prank, baby. Hurry up. Oh, hey, what the heck? What are you doing? What the hell? What are you doing? Are you fucking kidding me? Ham on it. Go ham on it. Oh, shit. Oh. Wait, Gabby. Oh, she faked it. Oh, baby, it's me. Oh, what the?
Oh my God!
Kid's mom said his pink eye is just allergy. She lying. Cause both his eyes leaking like a faucet and she already in her car. Smells like Lysol and lies. Clean on the surface, but behind the scenes it's all chaos and cover-ups.
What's a red flag you see every day?
My mama wonder why I'm forever congested. Brother's daycare passing codes around like party favors.
What's a red flag with the staff here?
She been outside on her phone since breakfast. Meanwhile, I'm still wet, still hungry, and still waiting like that's optional.
How's nap time handled here?
Lights still on, kids still yelling. Man, this ain't nap time. It's Hell Week in boot camp.
Any red flag you notice in here?
They warm bottles in the same microwave as burritos. Daycare formula smell like Taco Tuesday.
What's the first thing you noticed about this daycare?
This rug is so sticky it could keep my stroller parked. Bruh, is it a welcome mat or fly trap?
What's circle time like?
Bruh, the teacher breath smell like old coffee and pickles. Every story time is a survival test.
How's daycare treating you?
Timmy bit 3 kids before snack time. He looks like a Gerber baby, but got the soul of a piranha.
What's drop-off like in the mornings?
No sign-in sheet, no head count. This daycare run like an underground club. Everybody just slipping in.
What bothers you most here?
Every time I build a block tower, somebody knock it down. Daycare teaching me early what haters look like.
What's your biggest takeaway?
Don't mistake supervision for support. Some people watching you, but not everybody got you.
Salute Will Wavy Production. He doing that thing on Instagram with those AI babies. I got my thing straightened out now.
I'm with Capricorn now. Somebody pour water on me while I'm asleep. It's on popping because I'm not telling them to choke because I snore.
What?
Just let them know I snore. So you put water in my mouth while I'm trying to sleep. When I wake up and realize what it's a prank. Oh, we're pranking, all right. We're pranking. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Once I get my heart right first, because I know it, my heart will be real fast. Once I get that right, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Yes, you better run and run fast. You better be slipping in your own damn water because I'm telling you, when I catch you, ooh, child.
It's
Yes,
gonna be on for real, for real.
that's crazy work. That's crazy work. That was funny though. Some of them were funny, especially when they slipped on the water.
Salute who on came in. Salute Tammy. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button.
Capricorn ain't playing with that water joke. Yeah, highlight what Capricorn says. She's not playing with that water joke now. She's not playing. Everybody take heed. Know that Capricorn is not playing with no water tricks, okay, y'all? She's not. She's not playing.
Third one on me while I'm asleep. Oh, right. Facts. It's facts. I'm telling you, sis.
She ain't playing.
About me, it's very hard for me to even go to sleep and to throw water on me. Oh, baby. Yup. Absolutely.
Facts. It's on and popping. For real, for real. No lie.
5 seconds later, you in the shirt. No. It's too late to say, I was just playing. It's too late then. Because there's always going to be a reaction. So, I mean, the reaction might not be what you expect it to be.
That's when a prank goes bad because I'm serious. I'm half asleep too, baby. I tell the judge, I thought I was dreaming. I didn't realize I was still awake, man. Listen, yeah, you want a shirt. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Exactly right.
Doing too much.
Doing too much.
Especially black folks. You know black folks don't really like water like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some kind of dream. Baby. Oh, no. Doing too much.
Yeah, if you're the bushes, please at least drop down and smash the like button. Get us an algorithm. Appreciate. Thank you.
Let's go. Appreciate you, Tammy. Appreciate you. Yeah, so we talking about this. Did you get what you need to fix, Juju?
Yeah, I got it. Now
okay.
Good.
Okay. I don't know. I know we keep talking about all these things that are happening, but until we take a stand and actually are proactive on changing, the change has to come from within. We can't expect somebody to come and change for us. We have to change ourselves because we're the ones programmed.
We got to save ourselves.
We're the ones that are programmed. The program is within us. We've gone through very, very strict programming, and then people that have left and gone to college, maybe even the military. Whew, you got a lot. You know what I mean? So you got to actually change it within yourself. You can't expect the system to change for you because the system's going to be the system. That's why it's there. It's designed to be the system, the machine.
Programming and MK Ultra and all that.
Yep.
It has to all be broken.
Mm-hmm.
You have to first of all realize that it's a thing. The first step is to realize that it is a thing. That's step one.
And you got to stand in it, and it's going to be uncomfortable because it's change. It's things you're not used to. Like, you're not supposed to be eating meat. Stop eating meat. It's hard. It's going to be a change, but it is what it is. If you really want this to stop and you really want to live a different way of life and see things out of the third dimension, then you have to make those changes. If not, you will continue to be where you're at, continue to live where you live, continue to live in the society you live in, and just be fed the breadcrumbs that they feel you deserve when you know you deserve better. You're entitled to better. You gotta change it within yourself. Salute, Shank Rock. Shank Rock's in the building.
Shank in the building. Where them tacos at? Where them tacos at?
Oh, we're going to throw them tacos up, huh? All right now. Maybe we should do Shake Alone today. It's Sunday. I'm not gonna be the first one to put a taco in the chat though.
Yeah, but our first step is realizing that it is a thing that we have to be unprogrammed and reprogrammed.
Facts.
That's it. That's all. We got to unlearn and relearn.
The right way. Learn the right way.
Yep. Look, bro. Look at Shay. Absolutely.
Yeah, because what the thing is what they've taught us is what they want us to know to be a part of their system, to be soldiers in their system. We actually have to unlearn that, learn the right way, learn our real history, learn our real language, and learn to trust one another. That's the whole fact. Like they have, deliberately just disassembled our whole system. As far as melanated people, they've disassembled our entire system, and we're allowing them to continue to do that. This man ain't got nothing on his mind but hot dogs.
Look, so you see what Sister said, right? You see what Sister said? Shake the whole dogs are far from hot.
Ooh, let's go, let's go. Shots fired. That's smoke right there. That's smoke.
Yeah, brothers, you know we're gonna be moving on over here to switching lanes in a minute. Miss Parker should be getting ready to start her live up.
Let's go, let's go.
And drop a few gems over here. Depending on how it play out later on, we might hit the live back again a little later. But y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, share the live.
Let's go show Miss Parker some love. Let's go show Miss Parker some love.
Capricorn, for those who not a part of the Rider team, please drop Shank a link so you can go follow Shank over there. Anybody else that's a content creator, if you ain't got a ranch, have somebody to drop your link.
And please drop Miss Parker's Discord, Miss Parker, not Discord, Miss Parker's Twitch, and Miss Parker's Switching Lanes link. Yeah.
Before we close out. So let me go ahead and play the jam right quick while she do that for us. Okay? All right, y'all.
Tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck. Mustard on a beat, bro, deep boat, any rap, he a freak though, man down, call the amber lambs, tell them breathe, let them boys to the cross, they walk around like G's. Tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck. Mustard on a beat, bro, deep boat, any rap, he a freak though, man down, call the amber lambs, tell them breathe, let them boys to the cross, they walk around like G's.
Okay, one more now. Okay, we're going now.
Yeah, boy. Once again, y'all hit that like button as you exit. Keep your notification bell on. So when I go live, you can catch it. When Drea go live, you can catch it. We'll catch y'all in the next live coming up. And this selection I'm about to play as we go out, I stamp it, I claim it, and I own it. And until next time, you guys, Drea, your final words?
Not really. I don't got really final words. Just, just those that got issues, address your issues. Don't do no snake shit. And as far as the system goes, stop with the bullshit. Because when you live in the bullshit, then you act like the bullshit, which is what happened yesterday. So let's get out of that. Let's get out of that mindset and become better people, a better community, a better way of life.
That's it.
And I might go live later.
That's it.
Salute, y'all. Salute.
I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I'm at my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah. I can't judge nobody. 'Cause I'm only human too. That's why I'm at my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes. Listen, I went down to the club just to have a good time. Ain't really had nothing, nobody on my mind. I just wanna relax, yes sir. I wanna do my thing. Ooh, but here comes somebody swerving in my lane. Yeah, coming out your mouth about somebody else. When you know damn well you ain't doing too good yourself. Yes, always talking down on other people. You ain't no better than nobody. We all equal. I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. Oh yeah, that's why I'm at my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah. I can't judge nobody. 'Cause I'm only human too. That's why I'm at my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yeah. 'Cause if they talk about you, they'll talk about me. Oh, maybe not to my face, y'all, but probably soon as I leave. Yeah, what's in your heart? One day it gotta come out. But I bet not hear my name come out your mouth. Yeah, Lord knows I'm humble, but I'm far from stupid. I was raised in the ghetto, don't make me prove it. Yeah, better let the song, let this be your lesson. To mind your business and count your blessing. Yes, 'cause I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody.